Okay, my name is Jacob Rupp. I used to be an outreach rabbi. Now I'm the San Diego director of NCSY. And I was speaking to a colleague of mine, a friend of mine, who was speaking about how once he became a rabbi and started working on a college campus, and he's unbelievably successful and making a tremendous impact, that he noticed his weight progressing up and up and up and up, and just putting on all kinds of weight. And he said that famous thing that for me it's like so hard for me to stop, to not to jump on. He said, I can't do it. I don't know how I can lose weight. And he literally went through his schedule. And he's praying in the morning. He's a father to many children. And then he goes to synagogue, and then he's working, and he's sitting for a lot of the day. And also on top of it, and this is in honor of President's Day, Or Sameach throws this beautiful event in New York, where you literally are exposed to all of the fantastic food of the world. And as someone that was formerly on it and someone that loved that event, I would literally stuff thousands of bagels. Like, I would probably eat about 30 bagels over a weekend. And so I understand that there's this tremendous pressure. One of the things that we do when we are in outreach is, we are enjoying this beautiful Jewish culture of eating. And the problem is, and I've noticed this, and again, when you look at me, right, you might think, well, this guy's been skinny. I was obese my whole life, right? I lost 100 pounds. And so I really know the pain, and I really know what it's like to eat and to numb your pain with eating and eat because it's delicious, and not to exercise and all this kind of stuff. But I think the most important thing to recognize is that if you look at people after they get married, after they go out in the rabbinic field specifically, their waistline gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I see pictures of people that I remember back in the old days, and they were like, I knew them right when they were married, and I'm looking at them like, oy vey, you're right. So the reality is that it is a big problem. Why is it a big problem? Because I saw something, a status that 63% of people in America are overweight, and I think if you look at the Jewish world, it's probably going to be a lot more than that. So being overweight is a big problem. You don't feel so good about yourself. Your students kind of look at you a little bit funny, and also it's just not healthy. You want to be around for your kids. So I wanted to come up. This is for my dear friend, who I will not name you, although I have some people like Rabbi Trepp and Rabbi Moshe Goldstein that are have lost a lot of weight. Rabbi Paris, Ethan Paris in Florida, who have done a great job getting healthy. But there are three things I wanted to say as kind of as an introduction to getting better. The first step to getting healthy is acknowledging that you have a problem, right? Saying, I am getting fat. That's the first, that's huge. You're getting fat, right? The second thing is reach out for help. It's amazing. People are actually trying to figure out how to get over this. There's a big problem. So many of your friends are wanting to lose weight. So see if you can make a group, reach out to someone that does health coaching, right? Or just develop a habur of people that are going to sit with you and talk about, we have to be accountable to each other. And the last thing is start to track yourself and check out at the end of the week, right? I always weigh myself on Friday morning, right? Weigh yourself and just check how you are. You staying equal? Are you dropping? Are you going above? So those are three things that right away, without you changing your schedule at all, you can immediately do. First, tell yourself, if you feel that you are fat, tell yourself, I have a problem. Admit you have a problem. The second step is make a group or talk to someone, reach out, try to get help, because there's tons of people that have lost weight and can help you lose weight. And the third thing is to track yourself and to start to become accountable and to look at the numbers. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom.